You know what really helped me go from making $1,200 per launch in 2020 to making over $800,000 per launch in 2023? Guys, I'll give you a hint. It wasn't a secret formula. It wasn't a magical hack or strategy. And it definitely wasn't a grind till you die mentality. You guys, it was getting in the right room in front of the right people. And that right circle of influence raises the bar, helping us set new, higher expectations for ourselves and elevate our standards for the life we live and the business we operate. Because the truth is that we don't know what we're truly capable of until we get into the room with the people who are going bigger than us, scaling higher, and showing us what is possible. When you join us in Austin at Burnout to All Out Live this October, you will be stepping into the room. This 2 to 3 day experience, depending on if you go VIP, is the most results-oriented event for business owners and entrepreneurs. It's unlike any other event you've attended. If you're looking for dynamic growth opportunities, cutting edge ideas, a supportive community, and energizing inspiration to help you elevate your business and upgrade your life, you'll find it at Burnout to All Out Live. But I have to warn you, last year the seats sold out weeks in advance. As a matter of fact, our gold VIP tickets, and I'm recording this ad in January, are totally sold out already. They've been snatched up. We do have some silver VIP tickets for that extra third day, and there's a good chance we're going to totally sell out this event again. So if you want in, I encourage you to grab your ticket now before the prices go up and the silver VIP tickets are completely gone. Check out the show notes from this podcast episode for the link to grab your ticket to secure your spot at Burnout to All Out Live 2024, where we will be elevating you. Or if you have a web browser handy, open up a new tab and go to www.burnout2allout.co/live-events. Can't wait to see you there. Hey. I hope you guys enjoy these, what I'm calling podcast shorts for my Burnout to All Out community. This is just a little peek behind the curtain of the coaching that goes on inside of my programs. We're bringing to you some of the best nuggets and coaching I'm giving within hot seats of all of our different programs, whether it's our LinkedIn Method Academy, our mini mastermind business basics, all the way up to our higher level mastermind. If you're hearing some of these questions and you're like, man, I wish I could get my burning question answered by Melissa. Hey, guess what? You could be featured on my podcast. If you've got a question that you want answered and you submit it to my team and we pick it, we will bring you here to the podcast for our podcast shorts and do a hot seat with you. Where can you submit your questions? Send them to teamburnout2allout.co. We'll make sure we drop that in the show notes for our podcast shorts. And I hope that you guys find as much value in these shorts as our clients do inside the program. Need some effective tactical advice that actually helps you get results and makes a real difference in your life and business? You've come to the right place. If you're finding yourself here today, it means you're getting ready to gain serious traction in your business, rapidly multiply your income and impact, and you're ready to make it happen while living all out. Guys, I'm Melissa Hinault, your trustworthy corporate dropout turned six-figure business burnout turned happy and healthy CEO of a multi-million-dollar online business. And you're listening to the Burnout to All Out podcast. On this show, we're serving up innovative growth strategies, simple implementation methods to put them into practice, and action-stimulating inspiration tailored specifically for the modern entrepreneur. Let's dive in.
So here's the nut I'm trying to crack is my employer has really basically limited what it is that I can post. So I cannot post anything that is related to finances, which I am a financial advisor, other than our own internal content. Correct. So when I show up on LinkedIn, I can basically do what do you refer to it? The punch, punch, right? Punch, punch, and then a jab. I can't even do a punch, punch. I have to show up and basically not even talk about anything related to finances. And so I'm trying desperately to figure out what is it that I then should be doing.
Would they be open to approving content that you write?
I've asked, I said, I write an article. This is what I want to say. No, not allowed. Okay. Can we do video? No, not allowed. Can I live stream? No, not allowed.
Okay.
Right. Can I modify pre-written articles by my employer? No, you may not. Right. You can only say this as you post that article. So I'm kind of at a loss. And what feels really daunting is then, all right, well, I reach out to individual potential connections and basically make that pitch one by one by one. And my heart is slowly sinking as I think.
Okay. So here's a win in all of this. Okay. The large majority of your competitors or colleagues who are in your shoes are doing nothing because they've been told they can do nothing. Right.
Yeah.
This is where you win. You're going to still be able to build a personal brand around it. Okay. So take the content they're allowing you to post and post it so that the world knows that this is your industry, right? Now let's get creative around some other fun content pillars. This is your chance to be creative and fun on LinkedIn when everyone else is an employee, right? Like, what are some fun content pillars that you can bring to life on LinkedIn that are going to bring value that people are going to enjoy? So what do you love? What do you learn? What are you personally working on? Like, what are you curious about that could bring value to LinkedIn?
I did actually write it out, and I have activities outside. I do like to read books and drop in nuggets of wisdom, right, from books. I love fast cars.
Ooh, okay.
I'm a huge Formula One fan. And
I love this.
One of my financial milestones is to buy my sports supercar.
Yes.
You know, things like that. My husband has a whiskey collection. And so slowly but surely I've been getting into this whiskey collection. Right. My kids say the darnest things. Right. And so some of the comments I get from my kids just blows me away. And there's a part of me that's thinking like, okay, no, I can't always talk about my kids.
No, you don't always have to talk about your kids, but I'll tell you, it's going to bring humor and fun to the platform, especially for people who have kids. So I love all of this. Like, what if you, like, once a week or once every other week, you could just have, like, maybe it's Fridays, like kids say the darndest things, right? RT, I don't know if you guys remember RT, but he's the one that sells those luxury watches. Like, he's known for dad memes. Like, he puts the funniest stuff out as like dad humor that has nothing to do with anything he sells, and it gets some of the best engagement. Well, then guess what? They see your headline, they see what you do for business, and now you stand out, and you're not that cookie cutter, boring financial advisor that's only doing exactly what the company tells them they can post and nothing else. Now you're human. Now your personality shows, you're trustworthy. Like, your point of connection with Formula One cars may be the lead into your next client who has a formula, like is in Formula One racing or XYZ, right? Like, so I would say that don't let them tie your hands like around the financial advisor piece, keep you from being active on the platform. This actually gives you so much freedom to just shine with your personality, but make sure you're kicking out the standard financial stuff you're allowed to, right? Yeah. Make that a piece of your content each week so that we know that this is a big piece of like what you do for a living. And then share with us maybe every other week some nuggets around what you're reading. Share with us about fast cars and things that you're following. Ask open-ended questions around fast cars, right? Like, that could be a whole nother conversation. Same thing with whiskey collections, right? Like, I had a client do polls around different types of wines, right? You can get a lot of engagement that way. And the same thing, like, as long as it's not like photos and pictures of your kids all day, every day, but it's like once a week or every other week or even once a month, kids say the darndest things. People are going to love that, and they're going to flock to it because they're going to relate to it, because a large majority of your clients have kids.
Yeah. And I think to your point, I just need to rethink, because I am focused on the fact that I can't, instead of taking advantage of what I can, and I can. And there's also the part of me that's a good old financial advisor in my personality that feels like I have to give a demonstration. position myself as that authority and provide, right, valuable insight and knowledge around finances. And I feel like a third party, my employer, is doing that. And so at best I can go in and comment on that. So I feel stripped of that. Like I can't create that authority. And yet on the other hand, maybe my title gets me there. I am a financial advisor and people just accept that I am a subject matter expert.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you. I certainly appreciate that. I will rethink it.
You've got free reign to be creative now.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, guys, so much for listening in on today's podcast episode. And I can't wait for you to see my upcoming guest in the next episode. You are going to love this keynote speaker. Hey, here's the deal. If you liked this, please subscribe and leave a review. And you want the latest online business growth strategies and exclusive LinkedIn pro tips sent straight to your phone? Text the word update to 704-318-2285. That is, text the word update to 704-318-2285. Can't wait to see you guys. Come find me over on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, wherever you like to hang. I cannot wait to hear how you are enjoying and applying what you're learning. You guys reach out to me over on social because I love hearing what's resonating with you. When you reach out to me and you send me those personal DMs, they really do impact the content I continue to bring forward to you. So again, come find me, Melissa_Hinault over on Instagram, Melissa Hinault over on LinkedIn and Facebook. Can't wait to see you guys over there.